mindset shifts that you need to make going from sixth form into uni. I'm an online tutor for psychology and criminology, and I am a probation officer. I do these videos to help you guys who are struggling with psychology and criminology, you're struggling with essays, you don't know what to do next, you want some inspiration, some motivation, and just some guidance, and just to see someone else like you actually doing a job that you want to do. Also find that probation officers are quite hidden. So I'm out here showing you what it's like to be a probation officer. There's no hiding here. As promised, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the 7 mindset shifts that you need to have going from sixth form to uni. The first thing, which is actually quite a good mindset shift, is for your first year, especially for psychology or criminology or social science subjects, workload is much less. Yeah, much less workload, especially compared with A levels. If you've done like a foundation before that, then can't really comment on that. But for A level, it's loads left. You haven't got loads of lessons crammed in, yeah? You haven't got loads of mock exams. You'll have some after December, like December, January time, and then that's it. So first mindset shift is there's a lot less work. So that means more time to party, more time to play, which means you need to be really organised, because you don't want to just waste your first year away partying and not attending the lectures and not really putting effort into your essays, because when it comes to second year, you're just going to really struggle. So you may as well balance that out in your first year. So socialise, if we're allowed by then, socialise, you know, party, all that kind of thing, because you do have a lot more time. And I think that's a good part of the uni experience. Obviously, if you like that, you know, if you're not really a party person, fine, socialise with your people however you want to socialise, you know, in your flat, go and eat dinner together, stuff like that. Doesn't always need to be clubbing, partying, but use that time to really balance studying with just enjoying yourself a little bit. You can enjoy yourself at uni. It's not all about beginning the room studying 9 till 5. But that being said, you need to be able to have a good schedule and a good routine that when you do have assignments, you can get on, knuckle down and do them. Because that's the second mindset shift, is a bit like at sixth form, you will have assignments due around the same deadline. So that's why it may feel a little bit harder, because you'll think, I've got all this free time, all this relaxation time, and then bam, it will hit you hard that you've got loads of assignments all around the same deadline, which is why keep that balance. If you are watching this and you're a psychology and criminology student and you just struggle with essay writing, you just work so hard and you're just feeling overwhelmed, you get to that point where you're like, I'm doing everything possible, I'm spending ages on the essay, you don't understand the question, you don't get it, you've had online learning all week, you've just had recorded lectures, you've had no space for support, then I've got the ideal thing for you. It is Master Psychology and Criminology, the Essay Skills course. In this course, I will take you step by step through the whole procedure to write and better essay. So it will go through planning stage, reading and note-taking skills, how to structure a paragraph, how to build an argument, critical analysis, editing and proofreading, and all the steps required to write a really good psychology and criminology essay. Sign up, I will leave all the details below in the video. It'll be great to have you. It's live lessons, it'll be live with me on Zoom and other students just like you. Second mindset shift is just be who you want to be. I feel like at school, you know, you've got to fit into certain groups, or you might have been at school with those people since forever, you know, because especially if your school is attached to a sixth form. So just use this opportunity to like figure out who your kind of people are. And don't be afraid, you know, if you feel like you're not really gelling with them people, to make some other friends. Like, it's okay to experiment. So that's mind shift too. Just feel free to not stick with people that you don't really want to be with. You don't have to, you know, it's not like sixth form. Mindset shift number 3. Things aren't going to be less hands-on. You don't have a teacher. You'll have like a lecturer, So you'll have some big lectures in a big lecture hall where the lecturer will be over there. They probably don't even know your name, don't recognise your face, you know, you're just another number in the lecture hall. That's how I felt. Then you have your smaller seminars. This is where you can really get to know the lecturers, because they will be like your kind of tutor giving the seminar. And you can also get to know your course mates a bit better that way. So do attend the seminars, because they're not only useful for like the information, but for just getting to know your tutors and other classmates. It's less hands-on. So they might give you an assignment, but you haven't had the lecture on that assignment yet. So things like that, and then they will give you the assignment question, then will give you a lecture, and then it's up to you to then go figure it out. So expect it to be less hands-on. Mindset shift is you are expected to organise your own time, do your own research. So you won't get told, okay, this is the main book that you need to get the information from, get it from there. No, you may have to use one main book. Yeah, it might be good, but that's not the only one. So you are going to have to research, find out where you can get the best information, find out the best way to do it, organise your time, organise your notes. You know, they will have an online kind of area where they put everything, but it's up to you to find that, organise everything. Number 5 kind of ties back in with my first ones, is that you will have lots of deadlines all around the same time. So it kind of sticks with the other mindset shifts, is that you may feel stressed as it comes up to the deadline. So what I always used to do, and what I recommend my students do, is to start as early as possible. So you may have a deadline for, I don't know, July, yeah? Start that in May, you know, give yourself plenty of time to start the essays. Number 6, you get long holidays. So say if you're starting in September, by the time you actually start will be October, then you'll have holidays in December. So with long holidays, it can mean, you know, you completely shut off from uni, forget about it, but you will still have assignment deadlines. So again, it's about organising your time during the holidays. And this is kind of a skill that you will need when you go to work, especially as a probation officer. You really have to organise your time. So if you're used to doing that at uni, then it just makes that transition from uni to work a bit easier. So yeah, you'll get long holidays, but you are expected to kind of do a bit of work in the holiday, just so it makes the learning easier, so you're a bit more prepared. And obviously if you've got loads of deadlines, then obviously you're prepared if you do more in the holidays. 7 mindset shift is at sixth form, you might be used to, I don't know, taking a packed lunch in, or the school canteen. So yeah, the uni has a school canteen, but people don't really go there as a thing, you know, because everyone's timetables are so different and all over the place. It's not like a group of you will always meet up in the canteen like you maybe did at sixth form or at school. Everything's a bit more just spread out. So you kind of got to learn to, you know, gel with other people, or if you go back to your own place for food, like have food prepared, you know, make sure you actually eat. So a cooking skill is just, you kind of got to throw yourself in the deep end. Remember to cook lunches, things like that, because it can be easy to forget. I hope those mindset shifts help. So when you are going from sixth form to uni, less hands-on, you get more holidays, more free time, but you do need to be more organised and dedicated. Don't waste away the first year, because it's going to catch up with you in second year. Be prepared, do your own research and organisation when it comes to essays, and don't be afraid to mix with other people. I hope that helped.